Hi, my name is Miss Lora, and I'm somewhat of a romance expert. I've had hundreds of men answer my ads on the internet, and I've talked to hundreds of women about their experiences, and I'm sure of one thing. Y'all need help. So I've written The Southern Guide to Internet Dating, my surefire tips to help increase your chances of getting a good date and an even better mate. This week, we're talking about what to wear on a coffee date. And for what I've seen, boys and girls, you both are clueless. So, I've come up with some one-word tips that'll make a big difference in the first 15 seconds of your date. The first word is deodorant. Really? And that goes for you girls, too. Oh, I know you may be saying, "Oh, Miss Laura, I don't have to worry about that, 'cause see, I have this nice perfume." Honey, if you think that a good smell is going to cover up a bad smell, you might want to think again. Okay, our next word is laundry. Yes, guys, we know it's a pain, but if this is your idea of your last clean shirt, you might want to reschedule. Okay, our third but most important word is underwear. Gentlemen, we do not care how much money you spent on your boxers. We don't want to see them. And if you're walking around worrying whether you're going to trip over your droopy drawers, you're wearing your pants too low. And you girls with the thongs, oh my gosh. I mean, honey, just because you got a new one does not mean that your date deserves to know what color is when he hasn't even bought you dinner yet. So, do all of us Americans a favor. Pull up your pants. Push down your panties. Because you are not plumbers, and we are not paying $50 an hour to put up with that crap. Okay, more from the Southern Guide to Internet Dating and the infamous button rule. I can't tell you how many men I've gone on dates with, and they show up with their shirts unbuttoned down to here, showing all this chest hair and gold chains. As for gold chains, honey, if your name isn't something like LL Cool J or The Game, you really shouldn't go there. And for chest hair, well, a little goes a long way. See, we just want a hint of your manliness, not the whole Sasquatch splendor. Oh, and speaking of animals, you girls are always complaining, "Miss Laura, he only thinks of one thing." Well, duh! It's been scientifically proven that men think about sex every 3.2 seconds, whether you're helping them or not. You could show up in a flour sack to your date, and he'd still be thinking, wonder how fast I could get that thing off of her. So, if you want to have a nice conversation with a man, button up, 'cause he's having enough trouble concentrating as it is. Honestly, men, with all that you've got going on there, it's amazing you get anything accomplished. Bless your hearts. Oh, and girls, speaking of buttons, use a lot of them. Men like a challenge. And it's a much better choice than one of them crop tops with your belly hanging out. Honey, if you're over the age of 12, trust me, you really shouldn't go there. But you men, you should think about your footwear. Yes, it turns out that white shoes are a chick magnet. They did this huge research study on white athletic shoes, and it turns out that the brightness of the color attracts a lady's eye, causing her to look down. And as she's looking down there, she can't help but check out your package. They spent millions figuring that out. Your tax dollars hard at work. Miss Laura could have saved them a whole lot of money, because there's at least a 50-50 chance that if he can chase a little ball around in them shoes, he could chase you and give you a compliment. Yes, what did we learn in Chapter 1 of the Southern Guide to Internet Dating? What's our favorite phrase? Say it with me now. You look nice. Excellent. Okay, but now we're going to talk about what you should never ever say to a woman. Yes, this is another one of those secrets that Miss Laura knows that you should remember till the day you die. Never ever look at a woman and say, "Are those yours?" Look, it's easy enough to tell. The real ones move, see? And the made ones don't. But you gotta understand, a lot of women feel about their breasts the way Miss Lora feels about her eyelashes and her hair. Yeah, I paid for them. You're dang right they're mine. Okay, that's the end of Chapter 3 to the Southern Guide to Internet Dating. Next week, Miss Lora answers the email of one of her very loyal viewers and is going to show you how to write a great personal ad. Here's a tip. The personals are public. So if you don't want the FBI, CIA, DEA, INS, or your grandmother to know about it, don't put it in there. Okay, you can write me at datingmisslora@aol.com. Happy dating, y'all!